Hello, my beautiful Leos. Welcome to your reading. Today we're going to be looking into what are you manifesting. Let's jump into it right away. If you're enjoying these ones, I would like to see more of these. And if you have been here for a while but you want to support the channel, we're going up to 100,000 this year. Go ahead, hit subscribe to join the beautiful soul community. Subscription is free. Let's see what's happening in your cup. Then we're going to jump into your tarot and the oracle. I see a weird shape here. It kind of forms like a cave. I don't know if you guys can see it. Like there's a cave forming here. There's like an inside that you're going into. This can mean two things. Actually, the first of all, the cave can be indicative of like a secret place for you, which will be protective, secure. Can be a new home environment that you're manifesting. This can be like a new maybe a crowd of like a community that you're going to become a part of. But I feel like this is more of a physical place, and there's a fish actually going in there as well. This kind of reminds me of like those caves that are actually like by the ocean. Right by the ocean, you go deeper, the water actually goes in there as well, and there's a little gap on top of the cave, and then the light shines in. So it's like a cozy place for you. And the big whale going in there, whale can be symbolizing someone wealthy, abundant, successful, calm, great communication. So this can be a representative of a person or a resource coming into you with a cave, okay? Like going into the cave with you. So I feel like this energy carries that there's something that you're manifesting specifically. This can be a space for yourself, okay? This can be a space for your business. This can be a space for your living situation. The thing is, when you enter into this space, you're getting inspired to go into this beautiful, sacred haven, create this place for yourself. When you go into it, maybe you're wondering, how am I going to pay the rent and all that stuff? It seems like here, the opportunities, the resources will manifest themselves and then some. Not only like the expenses of the space, but also more abundance coming into the space when you enter into it, because it is going to be I feel like a tabula rasa, a fresh new start, a clean page that you can rewrite your story and change things around. So with that clean energy, you're going to be able to attract a lot of good things into your life. That's going to be like the main manifestation here. Like actually changing the energy, like seeing things in a more positive way and looking things in a more positive way, okay? Optimistic way. I see here, before you go in there is a male figure. He has kind of like what is that? A pendant in his hand. The pendant has a star on the edge of it. The star is your wish fulfillment. We have a number 7 right by his knee. Number 7 can be symbolizing actually the lucky number 7. This can be your like a good lucky number, but also it's not like that empty luck. I feel like this person might be someone, the star indicates manifestation, that has knowledge, strategy, wisdom. They know how to analyze a situation. They have like a book of basically what to do, what not to do in certain areas and this field that you're in. So this person can be someone who's going to be the great guidance for you here, okay? And I see it's like not the capital letter, the other one, the small one, the letter E. This can be in the middle of his name, not the initial, like Henry, maybe. So this person can be someone, showing up in your energy field, connecting with you, maybe meeting face to face. I see a lamp here. Lamp can be indicating that you actually sacrificing some time to meet this person. And also maybe this is like a class online that you're taking, or it doesn't have to be something paid. It can be like a YouTube video that you're going to pay attention to, which will have a lot of gems in it. Because sometimes there are some videos that I watch and like they are filled with a lot of information to how to actually create the life you want, how to change your mind. Changing your mind is the most important thing here, because our minds usually after 7 8 years old, they gather all the information surrounding us, and then they just create that our minds create this fixed narrative of the world. And as we go along, it becomes really hard to change it, because as they say, like it takes 21 days to actually establish a habit or lose a habit, and 90 days to actually create as like a rooted, like a create a foundation, and then rooted deeply in our beings and such and such. So there's like a dedication required. Okay. So this can be, someone who has that information for you to change certain habits you don't like about yourself, or maybe a certain install some mindsets that you would like to have going further. Actually, I heard a book, something Ferris, Tim Ferris or Tom Ferris. He has 4-hour work week, 4-hour body type of like books. And I heard like a little clip that those are really effective and great books, and I decided to read them. By the way, today I heard about them. So maybe this is something like that you're taking, and this person has like a pendulum in their hand. Okay, the pendulum is like kind of like a hypnosis, and hypnosis doesn't really mean because the word hypnosis means sleep. But the truth is, as the application of hypnosis is not really a sleep state, it is a state of basically installing new thoughts and ideas into your mind. And another thing with the hypnosis, I'm not an expert, by the way. I wouldn't give disclaimer here. I am collecting information, watching things, and this person can be an expert of hypnosis, by the way. And if you're not really willing to go under the trance, accept the suggestions, hypnosis cannot work as far as like my information that I gathered. Okay, I want to put this disclaimer. I'm not a hypnotist. I don't know. I don't have certificates. I don't know anything. I'm just like researching these things because they're extremely interesting to me. So I feel like there's a person right there standing. You might be the hypnotist, by the way. Maybe you have clients like that. And it seems like here the stars wish fulfillment. You're hitting the jackpot here. Maybe either helping people to find their own coves and the caves and the freedom to the spaces they want to be in. Or this can be you actually self-hypnotizing. By the way, repetition, affirmations, these are actually hypnotism. And whatever it is, that is it. Okay. Above the cave, I see here. Initially, I saw like a elephant with actually trunk, but when I get closer, I see a person here. Kind of looks like a letter U. There's a person coming and serving something, a paper, and somebody is actually as an authority, maybe like a wise person. Let's get closer to see. There's a face right there. This person has a hat, there's a face, there's a person actually handing things over to him. This kind of looks like an animal. Maybe a bear symbolizes authority as well. So it seems like I said, there's doors are going to be opening in this space. This can be someone who's going to take an application from you and they're going to be accepting it. Okay, this can be regarding the space you're going to apply, or this can be the other opportunities coming your way. This kind of reminds me of, do you see there's a heart shape on the belly of a Care Bear? You know those Care Bears? I don't know if you ever watch the cartoons, the Care Bears, they have like the star and a heart shape on their belly. So there's someone showing up with this like a teddy bear heart, okay, in your life after the application. There's a legal paper showing up with the letter V here. So this can be someone actually like an earth angel coming into your life, helping you complete this mission. Or if this is some application like you want results, positive results afterwards, they might be actually taking care of things for you. I kind of see the head of an elephant here too with a trunk, but this is not too long as a trunk. But overall it's like a Care Bear energy, someone who really has like a very optimistic attitude towards life. Okay, and there's a legal paper right after them. So they're helping you manifest this desire. Now the elephant, clear elephant. You see the trunk of the elephant, the eye of the elephant, the ear. It is showing up, okay? It's under the legal paper. Okay, I keep mentioning the elephants. Elephants, because they give birth in 24 months, it means actually something that you're investing, which will start to bear fruit maybe even a longer term. However, this is stability. This is going to be for a long term, lifetime. It is going to last forever. This is another good manifestation. Um, they are associated with material satisfaction. So this can be something materially satisfying you. And it can be something that you absolutely need in the moment, and that will actually be like it's not like a band-aid situation, it's going to be like a long-lasting solution to something. Okay, I see there's a person here, the face is not clear, but he has an axe and he's wearing a hat. Let's zoom in. The axe is here. Axe is a little weird hat. I see a P and I in his name, like the letters, and the hat indicates PI is actually a private investigator. So this can be a private investigator that you're going to be working with. This can be a license that you're getting. I know there's like a license that you can get. There's a legal paper here. So this can be someone that you're hiring about something, or maybe about a person. I know it's like a little intrusive thing, but because why did I say intrusive? Because I see here lovebirds. They're in like their nest. There are two lovebirds forming after that. This can be about maybe a person coming into your life and you want to know more about them, hiring this person. But also these two things can be totally disconnected. This can be someone actually doing research about you, doing research for you. And if this is someone that is doing research for you, it's a good sign. But if this is someone that's actually researching you, it's good to be aware of that. Okay, it's good to be in the lookout of what they're actually, who is collecting what about you. Afterwards, I see here, this is actually the lovebirds. I don't know if some of you guys want love. It seems like here there are two lovebirds creating a nest and they're actually settling down. And this can be like love coming into your life, maybe a romantic thing, or maybe like something. I mean, I don't feel like this is from the past. I see the letter P and I again. By the way, pi is a number in math. Like I know it's used for calculating the area of the circle and like the yeah, circumference and such. So I don't know if it has a deeper meaning. I know it's like 321 or something. It goes that way. So if we take it as a number 3, actually, it is a very good sign because number 3 indicates communication, artistic talent, positivity. This can be a person actually discovering your artistic talent as well. Okay, I see here the symbols. You see there's a wave. And then the PI again comes forth, and then I see 70. 70, and there's a letter T here. 7, knowledge. We mentioned that before. 7 also lucky number. You're hitting the jackpot. P here can be also number 3. That we can take it that way. Okay. The waves can be Aquarius. So it can mean different things to different people. That's why I just want to give it like that. And I see like a scales forming here. So this can be a moment of justice coming forward here. A karma completing. 370. We are actually we passed the 3-7. So maybe it's like another coming up date, or 7-3 can be like the July 3rd or something. Okay. Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. I see there's some good news from outside. There's a person reaching out to you. It's outside your comfort zone, outside your area, people. This is something good. Your desire is a yes, and it's material satisfaction, guys. I mean, this is something about materials. There's a chunk of money or like a bag of money. We can say even like a material something coming into your life. You see, I try to collect it, but it is actually, can be even something, a bag filled with little goodies for you, okay? I see there's someone, your desire is seeming like coming very soon. Beautiful energy here. A warrior standing here in your heart space, which has like, who has like a rose in their hand, coming towards and making a deal. They have angel wings here. This can be an earth angel. We're going to pull some angel cards for you to see which angel is going to be helping you. I kind of see the symbol of Tesla here. Maybe you have a Tesla you want to sell. It can be like selling a, I mean, I don't know. I don't really have many experiences with many cars, and but I heard that people are not really happy with it, and it's becoming really trendy nowadays. So But I mean, maybe I'm not listening to the right part of the conversations, but what I heard wasn't really that good, but it can be something that is really satisfying you. But T can be also Tesla. When we go into the real meaning of the name, Nikola Tesla, he was actually a scientist. Back in the day, he knew the electricity, vibration, law of attraction that we keep talking about today. He actually discovered that a while ago, and the brand actually inspired by his name. So, and his creative name, maybe that's why they like to go with like a lot of creative good ideas. So I'm not really, I have no association with it. I want to put it out there because sometimes I see something and I see in the description or in the comments like, oh, are you defending? I'm not defending anyone because I don't know them. They don't know me. Okay. And I feel like they're grown enough to express themselves. Everybody is actually grown enough to express themselves. They don't need anybody else's defense shields around them. There's a star under it. This can be, okay, I'm going to go with the meaning of the Nikola Tesla. Okay, this person was an inventor, obviously, and he invented many things that we don't really have access today. What happens here is there's a star right under it, and there's a chair right here. The star is touching the chair. The chair is the throne of Tesla. I interpret it that way, okay? And I heard somewhere that he had like a practice of actually thought transmission, meditation, that he can get in touch with the higher energies and power, pull inspiration from higher powers and stuff to according that could invent the things that he's doing. And there's a chair empty here. And if you're an inventor, or you don't have to have the invention idea of electronics and such, this can be about anything. You can be a programmer, you can be a knitter, sewer, you can be like, I actually saw this back in the day, like a couple years ago. A dress designer actually created this dress that there's light inside of it in the dress, and it's wearable, it's beautiful. So it can be something like that. And the chair is empty and it's waiting for you to fill it. Okay, so but in order to fill it, you need to have the full confidence, Leo, which you do have the confidence if you can, trust yourself. And I see there's a bunny appearing there. Bunny indicates actually resources. So if you're feeling like, okay, I'm going to come up with something, or this is a good idea, maybe I should follow, go ahead and do that. It seems like here there's support by the universe, support coming forward about this manifestation, okay? Let's see now, start with your oracle. Let's see what's the past, what happened in the past, and how it's affecting this today, and what's going to be happening in the future. Okay. We have transition. Okay, you might be going through a transition period due to whatever happening in the past, which the whole world is transitioning from one era to another now. We come to find out that nobody has to sit in front of a computer in an office of cubicle, that everybody can actually work from home, for example. Or that's the first example popped into my head, so I'm gonna say it because that was like my main concern when I was working in a computer-aided something that I was doing. That's actually, clarified to us that if I'm working in front of a computer, I can do it from my own space. So that's the transition period, I feel like, for some of you. But also for some of you, this is actually transitioning from maybe like too much of comfort to a little bit planning and executing that, okay? And going after your dreams. This can be the transition for that. The frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of ever-changing nature of existence and our lives, so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace, okay? And let's see. The present holds magic for you. So the more you let the things transform, transition into the new era, the 5D frequency, you're going to experience more of the magic. You're going to see more of the day-to-day magical things happening, okay? All that is required is our belief in the manifestation, and that magic is possible. Magic doesn't mean flying on a broomstick. Magic can be receiving an unexpected resource for the current project in your hand. Okay, let's see the integration. It's not going to be in the air like the magic says here. It's not going to happen a one-time thing. It is going to be integrated in the future, your day-to-day life. The frequency of integration supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing that what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. So there's going to be a great symphony that is actually in our lives happening, and that will really be useful for you. Like I said, you're going to be having a lot of magic in your life, and you're going to understand that if something is happening in a positive way or a negative way, it has always a positive effect at the end of the day. Okay, let's see which angels are, like, you're going to be integrating magic into your life. Basically, which angels are supporting you in this transition period, in this integration period. We have benediction with the Gabriel. Okay, and also freedom with the Uriel. So basically, I felt for some of you, like I said, like if you're working in an office job, you might go into the actually maybe working from home, or maybe like traveling to get to certain places. That can be the freedom that's actually magically appearing in your life. And here Gabriel wishes you to know that many blessings are sent to you from the angelic kingdoms. Beautiful. Simply yield to this. Don't resist. Just let go. The joy and love you will receive as flow directly from the source. Okay, these feelings are the virtues that will always be received in holy instant of benediction. The angel's service is to be a loving conduit for the divine, lifting away any challenge you may experience. Okay, it seems like here, surrender to the grip of fear and your blessings will accrue. So basically, if you're feeling the things are not really going to happen, or fearful about the transition period, which happens to the best of us, this is basically telling you to surrender, let the Creator, let your angels, spirits, and guides to deliver the best possible scenario. Okay, let's see. This is going to show us how will good fortune find you, and after that, we'll jump into your tarot. The plane, a journey is indicated, either physical or metaphorically. Your life will become more full. That's good. I have also here, this just caught my eye, so I'm going to show it. We have number 21. Pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. Basically, I feel the energy. Yes, you will receive some intuitive guidance towards this beautiful journey you're going to be setting off to. Listen to that guidance, okay? Because you will end up where you really want to be, and your true intentions will actually manifest here. When it comes to what's supporting you is going on a new adventure, not backing down, being who you are, is your supporting your endeavors fully, okay? Neither ones is your energy, your passion, your actually, adventurous nature, and keep feeding that part. What's challenging you is maybe even being a little bit calm, understanding. We have the King of Cups here. This can be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, somewhere romantic coming into your life, and accepting that calmness, accepting that maybe softness is actually going to be challenging part here for you. What you should release is, okay, Four of Swords. This is the end of your resting period. So if you are actually meditating, manifestation, you're keeping manifestation journals, meditating all the time, this is actually a period. Maybe you didn't even enter into that period, but it is actually, this is something that you need to enter in, complete, and then release. Okay, so and then start taking inspired action. This is what needs to be released. And the next step is Ten of Swords is actually feeling like letting go of the things that doesn't serve your cause anymore. Okay, accepting the endings, accepting that there's a new beginning coming forward. There are beautiful clouds on the background, kind of reminds me of the Starry Night of the Van Gogh. So there's a new future. What is this? They want to, okay, let's see. Eight of Feathers. This is actually Eight of Swords energy. Seer of Branches. A Page of Wands. Okay, so Ten of Swords is next step is releasing what doesn't serve you anymore. Also, I feel like here Eight of Feathers is if you're feeling trapped in a situation, there is actually a new adventure waiting for you. And if you are holding back from it because you're fearful of the new future because the things didn't really went the way that you want it to be in the first step or maybe the first try, this is basically telling you do not like stay in that locked up position. Just release it and go ahead, go after the new adventure. Three of Shells with the Knight of Wands. It seems like here you're going to find your element, your people, to celebrate, to support what you're doing when you are being truly who you are. And Messenger of Magic, Raven, number 1. This is the Magician here. So the thing that you're challenged by, the person that is gentle, maybe they're loving, compassionate, can be a person that is actually show you how to create magic. This person might be a great example, a great magician for you to copy. I have here Four of Swords with the Seeker of Shells. The Seeker of Shells is the King of Cups again. Okay. Yeah, no, this is Knight of Cups. Curious, contemplative, surprising, and profound. So this is actually telling you, okay, it's time to resting time and manifestation time, and the meditation time is over now. Go out there and seek for what's actually meant for you. And with the finally, we have the Tower moment happening here. A dragon wrapping around here. This is 16, yeah. The Tower, basically whatever that doesn't serve you will actually needs to be let go. If you're feeling like, okay, I have to hold on and keep it growing, this is basically telling you don't do that. Focus on what you truly want, and the past will actually take care of itself. Okay. All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.